Deer heart. A lot of you guys turn your nose up to it. Same people is probably licking somebody's butthole you just met. I'm gonna show you guys how I like to cook deer heart, my favorite way to do it. And I promise you, if you cook it this way, no one that you feed it to will know that it is heart. First thing I like to do, as soon as you kill a deer, I keep a Ziploc bag in my backpack. And as long as it's not a heart shot, go ahead and cut the heart off and put it in the Ziploc bag and put it on ice as soon as you can. And as soon as you get home with the heart, go ahead and wash it off really good. And then what I do is I put it in a bowl of ice and a little bit of salt and let it sit for 3 or 4 days. Let it soak, get all the blood out you can. Alright, so after your heart is soaked for a couple of days, what you want to go ahead and do is cut off this top portion. It's got all these valves and stuff that you can't really eat. And then what you want to do is go around it and cut out any of this kind of fatty looking stuff, because it's not going to taste very good. So anywhere it's got the white looking stuff, go ahead and cut it out. Alright, so the heart has these chambers in it, and it actually is composed of, it seems like, 2 different muscles. So what you can do is go ahead and separate them. It's almost like filleting a fish. You separate the 2 muscles. And you'll have these strings in here. And what I do is I go ahead and cut out any of that stuff that looks like it would be kind of tough, any of the strings and the white looking meat. Alright, so now you're left with 2 pieces of meat. If you didn't know any better, you'd just say that was my deer steak, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut these into strips, and we're going to make like fajita meat. So basically all you do is cut it just like this. And then if you want to, come back, cut it up a little more. So we end up with kind of diced meat. Do the same thing with this side. Alright, so now you got some pretty nice chunks. Go ahead and put all your chunks in a bowl. And I just use taco seasoning. Go ahead and hit it pretty liberally with it. You're going to heat up a few tablespoons of oil. And once it gets hot, go ahead and add your heart. Now, a very important thing about cooking deer heart is you do not want it to be well done. You want it to be medium rare at most. So this isn't going to take very long to cook. You cook deer heart too long, it gets way too tough. So medium rare is about the extent of what you want to cook it. It'll get real rubbery if you hammer it. So if you're one of them people that wants your steak extra well done, deer heart probably isn't for you. And then you just use the meat like you would any other tacos. By cutting the heart into smaller pieces, it kind of takes away some of the rubbery chewiness. I've had heart as steak before, and it's not bad, but the texture could be a little off-putting. But using it like this, it takes away that texture, and you would never know that you were eating a heart. I hope you guys enjoy this, and next time you go to deer, save the heart, give it a try. I appreciate you guys watching. See you on the next one.